100.3 WRNB, DNA in the building. Shawn Smith, the Hope Dealer.
What's cracking?
What's going on, gang?
What up? What up?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. It's Hope Day. Happy Hope Day.
Yeah, happy Hope Day.
Yeah.
We just dropped.
Hope Dealer dropped today. It's June 9th.
What's the load looking like?
You said what's the low looking like?
Got it in the bag.
Yeah. You know, loaded up and ready to go.
Yeah.
It's distributed, you know.
First time I heard of you, you were Young Savage. This was middle school,
Yeah.
man. I was like, what, 6th, 7th, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Bro, it's
the
been
time.
a journey.
Yeah.
Talk about that growth, man, from you going from Itch Gang and running around being an inner city hustler to having to pivot and be like, you know what, maybe I might want to do this solo joint. You know what I mean?
I think that you got like a destiny, like it's going to happen to you no matter what. You know, a lot of the situations that happened to me with rap, like even how I got started, it was almost like destiny, like I couldn't escape it. You know what I'm saying? And the people that I got to be around, even coming up with, that's all like a part of my destiny, because I take pieces of what I learned from those situations and I take them going forward. You know what I mean? So starting out in the beginning, like I really started like rapping in West Philly, like on a block, and they heard me. It was like, yo, we're going to take you to the studio. My manager at the time, he like, we're going to take you to the studio and all that. Next thing you know, next day I was in the studio recording my first mixtape. Did the whole joint one day. You know what I'm saying? So like, before I was just super tied in on some rap shit. Like, I don't know who was going to be on what block. I'm gonna go around there, I'm a rap.
You just gonna do it anyway.
Sometimes old heads be like, yo, your young boy not better than my young boy.
Bring
and they
him
be calling
through.
me. And they be like, yo, Sav, like, come kill this young boy. Like, come get this young boy.
You started before social media really started popping. So how did you get your name out there outside of Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter?
In the beginning, we just started making videos.
Yeah.
Rapping on the video. A lot of the times, I didn't really always feel like doing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, gotta do another one today. But, like, it was just so important to keep stepping at that time. Like, stay 10 toes, like, stay on their ass. And now I'm seeing it was just the consistency, of keep dropping videos, like, on YouTube. Every time I drop, they get, like, 20K, 40K, 60K. So we drop them every week. Then we just moved on to dropping them on blogs. And all that. Boom. Then started doing shows. And I remember the transition where I was like, damn, niggas probably think I only could rap. Like, I can only freestyle. And I remember sitting there like, you know, I got songs. Like, niggas can make songs. Like, I'm tapped in musically. Like, I love music. Just rapping is just cool to me. But music and rapping is like, you feel me? So I was like, I remember telling myself, like, I got to go in the studio and really make records, like, feel and all that. And I think for the past couple years, I just been on some lock-in, like, making records type shit to the point where I feel like I can make any type of, like, rap record. Because now, you know, it's different types of rap records. You got the rapidy raps. Yeah. Or you got the feeling records. And I think since then, when we started, like, coming off the even DVDs and all that, and my song Work 'Em and all that, that was the moment I said, like, I'm going to start making songs, like, putting a hook on something, trying to brand something, trying to, like, sell something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, that was a good journey. And pretty much from there is where the journey, like, started really, like, turning up in a different way.
Black Music Month right now is June. Who are some of the black artists that you grew up on?
First thing that came to mind was Lauryn Hill. My mom played Lauryn Hill religiously throughout the house. I just hear that all the time. Second, Mary J. Blige. My mom played her a lot. So, obviously, heavy on the R&B in the house.
Talk about how R&B affected and transcended hip-hop, because that's where hip-hop came from.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was just about to say, it's crazy you said that. Now I'm thinking about all those, like, older, like, songs that my mom used to play. When I'm in the studio and I'm making melodies, and it's been for years, I always feel like I got some old-ass melodies. I'll be like, how much is that old? Everything I'm coming up with sound like some... So even Break Myself in Two on this EP, it's like, if you close your eyes, you can see, like, some niggas in suits, like, singing it, and it's like a fucking beam, like, coming down.
Right.
But I think it's just the powerful effect is just them classic Jones, like, them classic oldies, like, I feel like it traveled because melody... It's a universal language. I was thinking about when I make songs now. If I go to Japan or I go somewhere else, they might not know what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, so what do they love about the song if they don't know what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the way you're making them? It's the melody.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they feeling it. They don't know what you're saying, but sonically it sounds great. I listen to a lot of songs where I don't know the words every day. You niggas that play a song, but I don't be caring about the words all the time. But I'm heavy on the feels, bro. Heavy on the feels. Like, a song could be saying one thing, but if it's giving me one feel, that's how I'm taking it.
Yeah.
You feel me? It could be a breakup song, but if it's like, that's where I'm taking it. And
right.
I think for my new music, I'm focusing a lot on that, the feels, because that's important. Like I said, because I plan on taking it
100%.
And, you know, it got to translate.
For sure. So let's get back to this new music, man. We got The Hope Dealer.
Sure.
Articulate the title. Where do we get that from?
So The Hope Dealer, man, I feel like it's a great title for where I'm at, who I am in my life. To inspire people is like what we live by. Art, it's like what we live by. Expression. People could tell like we express ourselves through our clothes because we just like got this dying need to like, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I add to the world. And Hope Dealer, like something like hope. I think about my brand Sink or Swim. It's my slogan. That's what I live by. Sink or Swim is promoting hope. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a sink or swim mentality people got to have to pour themselves out of whatever funk they in coming in the hood, because you don't really see it physically. And hope felt like something that was like kind of hard to like, people didn't have it around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really needed somebody to give it to you. It seemed like some people didn't want you to have. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I was the hope dealer to deliver them that hope when they needed it on time to get them where they need to be. So Hope Dealer was just like a perfect title and narration for how we felt about the community we coming up in. And that's what we want to push. Instead of negativity, you know, we pushing what we know. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
And then seeing your stories, you know, seeing you coming up now in real time, you moving, man. You shaking and moving. You getting the flowers you deserve. You with Rock Nation. You hooked up with Jay-Z a couple times, man. Real Hope Dealer. People look at you and are inspired now. They like, yo, this is possible.
Yeah, it's crazy not dealing with the inspiration, but having the inspiration from people. And I always feel like I'm just at the beginning all the time. Like, super initiator. Every day I'm just waking up. I always feel like I'm just starting out. Like, I got the whole world in front of me, like, all right, what I want to do next. And people look and be like, yo, you did all this stuff. Like, yo, this so far, you did this. And I just be like, I got so much more I want to do. So I be like, that was nice. But
exactly.
I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's manifest it, man. Can we talk about something that we got coming up in the next 6 months, a year, 2, 3?
Yeah, for sure.
What can we look forward to?
Heavy on the music, more next level insane rapping, like really embarrassing people on a rap tip.
Please.
Music, you know what I mean? Connecting more to music with people, dropping more music so people can like really know who I am behind the artist just as a person. Promoting more of what I like art, fashion, film, and more so what I'm into. Like, I just like connecting with people. So I think I want to like really stay outside and just get a feel for people, because like, you know, I'm heavy on the like psychological. I like just touching and hearing from people, like talking to see how they doing, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Heavy on that. So yeah, just really tapping in and dropping insane amounts of art, like
100%.
Whether it's in physical, audio, visual. I don't want people to ever feel like they know what they about to get from me, because then that suck. You know what I'm saying? My favorite artists, I never knew what they was about to drop. It was like a treat. It was like waiting up on Christmas. Like, when Kanye dropped, you never knew what you was going to get.
Right.
You ain't even know what's going to come with a film. Us, like, when we drop, you don't know what it's going to come with, what it's going to be. But I wanted to be insanely sick every time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whenever I got to tell people what's coming next, I just say everything. Like, just tune in, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not one thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep tuning. Before I get you out of here, I think the obvious question is to ask with Rock Nation and Jay-Z, how many conversations have you had with Hov?
Probably like maybe one or two.
Maybe one or two.
Ones, yeah.
What was the...
one or two is crazy too.
Yeah. What was the most interesting thing that you learned from those conversations, or what was something that funny that popped up? Or
it wasn't from the conversation, because the conversation was real plain, but it's from the way he act, like even towards other people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a nice balance of walking in like you own the place, which he probably does.
Mm-hmm.
But still open enough to where you shaking everybody's hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, he moving around, he'll walk up to you. And it's real, like, he's a real one. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, it ain't like a thing like where, oh, I'm so bigger. It's like
yeah,
cool. Like,
they gotta come see
that.
me.
Yeah, I respect that. And to be at that level or just to do so much and still be down to earth and understand, like, you know, have that respect for people and want to be amongst the people.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that because you got a lot of people that get rich or get at a certain level and they want to, like, isolate themselves.
Right.
And I think the true connection is, like, collaboration and coming together.
Right.
And I think he's the same way. Like, he want to be with amongst the people. And I think that's why they throw the brunch, because you walk in as black excellence.
Yeah.
It ain't like people with security, like, yo, get away from me. Like, you can literally, like, walk up to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I respect the platforms.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Thank you for telling me that. That was my own personal question I wanted to ask you, so I appreciate you giving me that, man. Yeah. Hey, anything else you want the people to know before we get up out of here?
Oh, yeah. Hope Dealer dropped today. Hottest EP on the planet. You feel me? Like, Hope Dealer is out. Sink or Swim on the way. More Shawn Smith on the way. Follow me at Shawn Smith Story. You know, that's it.
Let's do it. Hey, Shawn Smith, man, I appreciate you so much, brother, man.
Sure. Thank you, man. Appreciate
100.3 WRNB. We out of here.